We have 6 children, 3 girls and then 3 boys, and they range in age from 32 down to 13. We started homeschooling in 1984 with Amanda when she was 4 years old, and not because I had any noble intentions of doing something wonderful. I simply wanted to teach her because I love to teach, and she was a very bright, wonderful little girl, and she was reading Laura Ingalls Wilder by the time she was 4. So what do you do with a 4-year-old who can read that well? Normal kindergarten isn't going to be the best place for them. So we began homeschooling, and it snowballed from there on. It was just a wonderful fit for us, the flexibility of it. We could fit in with my husband's schedule. And I think it's such an efficient way to learn, to be tutored one-on-one.
I was homeschooled starting at the age of 4, and I homeschooled all the way until 9th grade. Some of my favorite things about homeschooling were just the flexibility, that I could pursue interests at a greater depth, things that I liked, such as horseback riding.
What made you decide to homeschool your own children?
Well, it was something that we thought about very carefully as we were having children. And we decided that we were having children because we wanted to spend time with them, and we wanted to see them grow into men and women that could change society, that could be world changers, we call them. And we decided the best way to do that was to spend lots of time with them and be the ones that are impacting them and training them and teaching them. And so we felt like if other people were doing that for the majority part of the day, we wouldn't even know who they were. We wouldn't be able to speak into their life. So we chose to have them at home with us and to teach them and to mold them and to train them.
What I really like doing is cooking. It might seem queer, sort of, but for instance, this morning I made eggs for everybody for breakfast. I think I might homeschool for now as long as I can, because I have a lot of benefits and instead of a lot of disadvantages, and I think it's a little bit better for me.
I also got to see my friends and talk to them more often than most public school kids, because they just have to sit at a desk all day and pretend to not be with their friends, you know, and they have to pay attention, and I think that would be very challenging. And I would be able to go to activities with my friends almost every day and do something new with them, and we'd be having a blast because we didn't have to necessarily not talk. We'd be able to interact together.
So you overall had a really positive experience homeschooling?
Yes. I think homeschooling is not for every family, but I think it's a viable option that should be considered. And I think mom and dad should get together and really discuss, is public school the best for our child? Are they learning? Are they being challenged? Are they bored? Is the teacher focused on their strengths and weaknesses and what they need? Are they being taught to be a great individual who's going to change the world someday? Or are they just going to go out and get a normal job? What we want is children who can really succeed in life. And so if they think that they want to try it at home, give it a try. Find somebody who has some information and ask them some questions and give it a try.
Well, homeschooling is not for every family, but it has been very successful for 2 generations here at this home. This is Sonia Lee Firstel with ABC 50.
Work while you work, play while you play. This is the way to be happy each day. All that you do with your might. Things done by half are never done right.